Yeah. Okay. Well, there seems to be something wrong with the OBS chat thing because the whole thing is blank and not working. So that pretty much means I can't look at the chat. Well, okay, so this pause didn't work. I don't know. Maybe I should try. Okay, that's not the settings. I want the. Okay, this is actually kind of annoying me because now I need to figure out what's wrong with the thing. But in the meantime, does this work? No. Okay, so there seems to be something wrong with my docs. Okay. Oh, there we go. So there's just something wrong with idiot OBS as it always does. So okay, so now it should be working. Unapply, close. There you go. Now I see it. Yeah, so it's just OBS being stupid. So anyway, this is a brand new Titano fork project. It's going to start out that way, but obviously it will expand into something much bigger than that. And there's really not much to talk about because obviously it literally just made the Discord public, right? Because I was pretty much one of the first people in there before, pretty much right after the mods and stuff. But but Sim is, as you know, is the policy head and really just also a programmer too over at Congruent, right? That's where at least where I met him. And obviously we're both on the policy team, obviously, even though I'm not really as active anymore. And that's funny too, because I do want to make a separate video about Congruent as well, but right now there's a little too much FUD, so I kind of don't want to be attracting all those idiots onto my YouTube. Because I actually did the Congruent video like a few days ago, and people still ask me questions that were already answered in the pinned messages of the Discord, which really annoyed me. So I'm like, yeah, it's like we have too many stupid people like just buying into these projects, and then when things slightly get difficult, like they just lose their mind. It's very frustrating to deal with that. But with that being said, well, anyway, Sim works on a lot of different projects, so I don't even know how the hell he's able to like keep up with everything. But with that being said, oh hey Ryan, I saw Titano pop off yesterday morning. I think it was. Yeah, Titano's really popping off. Believe it or not, I actually dumped all my Titano holdings to go into all the tomb forks and stuff. So with that being said, I would love to have more Titano, but because money was so stretched, it turned out to be the right move for me because I went from, I guess I could say this, I went from making about $170 to $200 a day from Titano into making a lot effing more money than that right now. And that's with all of these corrections in 2-ohm, 3-ohm, snow, and frozen finance. You can even call them corrections. I mean, the problem is they're way too high. The only exception is Snow Tomb, but that's because that went from 0.5. It basically went 100. It basically doubled in value, right? Went up 100% in like a couple of days or over a week. So of course it's correcting now, which is what's happening. So it's like, oh, okay, and everything else checks out. So the Discord's fine. Devs are renouncing contracts slowly, right? Renouncing ownership. Liquidity is obviously locked, so everything's just fine. All right. So as long as the Federal Reserve again doesn't fuck us, then we're Tamaguchi. Obviously, I don't want to say how much money I'm really making. In fact, I'm making so much money off of Canaverse World, right? SeaWorld. I mean, it's like I told people, it is 4 times the value of Playmate tokens, right? So right now, Playmates is like $27, $29. It just keeps going up because of the closed supply reward pool system. So it's basically like, it's more rare than Bitcoin. That's essentially what it is. And it actually works, and it gives really good rewards. And I looked at both of the reward pools, the addresses for them. Yeah, there's plenty of money. In fact, it's kind of like the same it was when it launched. So this thing is very sustainable so far, right? And based on a rug pull that I saw that tried to copy it, it does look like it will mint new tokens when the reward pool runs out of tokens, right? Because too many people compounding, and it's got to pay out. But that's like natural inflation, so that'll be interesting to see down the line. But I think by the time that happens, I'm already we can't cash out because you're in for life. Well, I mean, I'll already be way deep in profit, so will everyone else, right? Because you do 50. One day you compound, the next day you take full profit. That's what I'm doing, just to keep it simple. And yeah, I mean the Bitcoin bull run will go straight up, right? Hit $500,000 to $1 million, and then it'll crash, right? So I'm thinking that's going to take about a year, but at the rate things are currently going, I mean, we'll see. Like, it's pretty choppy right now, but it is choppy to the upside. Frustrating, but what are you going to do? All right. So, but yeah, Titano is really doing very well, right? They interviewed that Jesse Eckel, that big YouTuber guy, interviewed Titano, and it's popping off. So it's holding up very, very well. It's holding up very, very well. I obviously have moved on to better projects, technically. But with that being said, I have no problem with Titano. Like, they're still good. It's just that I found better. That's all. Because I had to, because I need to make more of these YouTube videos. Like, after Sphere Finance, because I want my whitelist. I mean, I think I could just ask Sim to give me one for free, but I was going to do this video anyway. Alright, I got to do one on Congruent, because I forgot that Congruent was launching today. I got to do one on Grapevine Finance, and then I still have to do Ape Universe. But Ape Universe still hasn't released, because I already talked to the dev of Ape Universe, so, you know, he's going to implement the fixes so he doesn't wind up like Universe, right, which is dying. So, yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I just need more time because I've been buying up bomb money. Like, I did the video on it. Now I'm buying because, again, I do technically have inside knowledge. So, with that being said, if you're interested in buying bomb money, I would recommend you start dipping your toes into that so that when the inside knowledge that I have goes into effect, it should pop off bomb money and set the peg to 1.0. Nice. Sphere Finance is on Polygon, yes. So, yeah. So I'm supposed to take today off, but I need my whitelist here, so. So anyway, Sphere Finance, they just really made the Discord public, right? So that's why everything's pretty much blank. With that being said, it's run by Sim. So obviously, I know this is going to be a legit project, unless he's really pulling the wool over my eyes, but that's obviously not the case because he's working on High Point. Sim is working on a few other projects, and of course Sim is on Congruent, all right? So we're pretty solid, and more importantly, it's on Polygon. So as far as we know, there is no Titano fork on Polygon. In fact, I don't think there's any kind of these forks on Polygon. Maybe there might be a Tomb Finance fork on Polygon, but I think we would have heard about it by now. At least someone would have brought it up probably in the Elite Crypto Discord, right? I should just call it the Elite Discord. I'll just call it the Elite Discord. Alright? Because I don't want to keep saying a bunch of words over and over again. Alright? Our little secret group. So stake in there. Oh, yeah. So, and that's, yeah, so it's on Polygon. Sim also says he prefers Polygon. So, 360 man in just a day. I'm not going to lie. That's impressive. We had enough. Oh, wow. Oh, he just tweeted this. Okay. Yeah, whatever. I'll put that out. There is a Tomb fork on Polygon. Yeah. I wonder how they're doing, though. So that's the other thing too. How are they doing, right? It's not just enough to be the first. You know, you have to actually work. It's Nandos. Well, I definitely have never. Oh, okay, now I need to check it out. I know it's supposed to be about Sphere Finance, but again, there's really just not much to. I don't know if this is the right. I don't think this is right. This is clearly not whatever. Polygon? I don't know, you're gonna have to type out the URL. Alright, but anyway, obviously he's still getting everything up. I obviously have some inside knowledge, so I'm trying to figure out what I can and cannot say. So for the most part, this is supposed to be the same APY as Titano, so 102% a year, or whatever it is. I don't know what the starting supply is going to be. I do know that there's already a whitelist going on, which is why I'm making this video, and I believe it'll be a two-phase thing. The first will be a whitelist, and right now the Discord says there's 500 out of 1,500 spots available. And then after that, then we're gonna have a kind of like semi-public sale, and it'll charge a little more than the whitelist price, but not that much more, because I already talked about Sim. Obviously, he and I both agree that we want a fair launch, right? But on the other hand, kind of reward early adopters, right? Especially since we can all use money, right? I could always use more money. And then number two, we obviously want to limit or make it annoying for whales to accumulate all the freaking coins and then fuck us on launch day or whatever. Um, I don't think we discussed tax rates, but there'll obviously be a tax rate, right? So I assume it'll be like 13% buy, 18% sell. But you know, maybe Sim will tweak those numbers when he releases the documents. But there'll definitely be a tax, obviously, because that's the whole point of a Titano fork. And more importantly, it'll launch with Titano Play. I guess we'll call it Sphere Play or whatever, but yeah, it'll already have that functionality in there. So this thing's gonna be right off the bat not only the first Titano fork that we know of on Polygon, but it'll also have Play. So depending on who launches first, Eris or Sphere, right? One of these two projects will be the second Titano fork to actually have Play. So very bullish, very good, very hyper deflationary, at least soft deflationary. It's gonna be very, very nice. So you definitely want that whitelist or even the phase 2 whitelist, I guess you'd call it, right? The public pre-sale. You definitely want in on that, all right? Because I think I could say this. Yeah. So basically, Sim for now wants to limit it to $4,000 for the whitelisters, and then it's gonna have like some like timed tiered stuff. So, you know, I gotta come with $4,000. So hopefully this doesn't launch too soon. But he's already kind of worked on a lot of the code and contracts, and they all work. So, you know, the rest is just setting up, you know, the front end basically. They got a Dex. Oh, hey, we got new people. There is a Tomb fork on Polygon. It's Nandos, very good. They got a Dex. Can I get a Discord link? Oh yeah, check the YouTube description for this because I'm using Restream. Let me actually. So I include the description for Sphere Finance because I do need my 5 invites. That's why I'm doing this video. But here it is in the chat as well. I'll read the rest in just a second. I have the save button here. So that's the Sphere Finance invite. So yeah, get me my 5 invites, please. All right, and obviously don't leave because I need my 5. But yeah, that's the Sphere Finance Discord invite. So that's my link, so I can get my 5. Have you seen Libero backed by Thorium Exchange? Yeah, so I always thought Libero was a scam, but apparently they're not. But I'm not involved with Libero. But I mean, that's good if they're actually getting backed by Thorium itself. So I'm not interested in Libero, right? Because I already have a bunch of other projects. And to be honest, with the exception of Eris and Sphere Finance, I really don't want to deal with any more Titano forks. Just simply because I don't want to deal with the tax. I don't want to deal with. I just realized your name is Crypto Duck, and that's Scrooge McDuck for your icon. I used to watch DuckTales. I would rush home to try to watch it from school. What was I saying? Yeah, I want to avoid the taxes. And more importantly, I actually don't know if the whole concept of Titano, right, and her forks can survive for the long term. Both because of the hyper huge APY. And number two, what's going to happen when you know, we have a Bitcoin hyper pump and then we have the hyper dump, right? A big pump and dump, right? Like the treasury of Titano, for example, is all in Binance coin. It's not in stables. So what's going to happen when, you know, the value of the treasury of Titano goes from like $50 million in a year, and then because of the crypto crash, it goes down to 5 million. I mean, that could potentially kill the project because there'll just be too much FUD and panic. So, and don't worry, I already discussed that with Sim as well. So obviously, you know, we both agree. Yeah, we're definitely going to have at least a large amount of stable coins for the treasury so we can try to withstand it. And at that point, he'll probably have the ecosystem up and running too. I don't know how much I could talk about that. But Sphere will be launching with Sphere and Titano Play, and that's just literally the beginning. He's got a lot more shit down the pipeline, which I can't tell you about yet. So, sorry, it was Nacho LOL. Oh, alright, well, I'm sure if I hear about Nacho Finance or Nando's Finance or whatever it's called, that's actually pretty funny. So their theme is nachos and chips. And every time I think of nachos, I always think of like those giant Mexican hats with the sombreros and da 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 da. You know, Mexican nachos is really good, by the way. Nostalgia Scrooge McDuck. Yeah, exactly. By the way, nice content. Well, thank you. Haha saying Red Light Node District is another really cool node project with nutty amount of sustainable taxes. They're partnering with Comb. I don't know what Comb is, but that sounds good. And no marketing done yet. Yeah, believe it or not, you don't need marketing. It's very helpful to have, but if you have a very good product, the marketing just happens on its own because you have word of mouth, right? Me making this video is a form of word of mouth, you know? So, again, you have to have a good product. In this case, a very good service. A lot of these shitty Titano forks have a shitty product. That's why the projects fail. That's why Palace is gone. I haven't kept up with Oranos, but I assume it's doing shit. Poseidon had some Tomb Finance whale put like 30 grand into it yesterday. Let me see, what's it at now? I wouldn't be surprised. Jeez. Yeah, that's not going to work. I don't know. Where is my mouse? I don't know if this is going to show up here. Ah, fudge. Alright, I'm going to grab the link from here. Poseidon. Okay, let me just get the thing. Alright, what are you at right now? Yeah, I'm not surprised. Oh, let's do 1 day maybe. Does 1 day work? I don't know why this thing looks so stupid. Alright, it's exactly what I thought was going to happen. This is the whale that bought all the way up. It quadrupled the price of Poseidon. Now it's going straight back down. Just because you have a stupid NFT doesn't make it automatically better. It's like I'm shocked. I should not be shocked, but I'm still shocked that even multi-millionaires, because the guy who put 30 grand in is apparently a multi-millionaire. And you just check his wallet, I guess. Rich people still make mistakes like this. What happened to Univ? It's going straight to hell. That's what's happening. Like I've repeatedly said this, even whenever I did the videos on this, right? I have mentioned this many times. The circulating supply of Universe keeps going up. That's why the price keeps going down. Supply, demand. If the demand is the same or goes down, but your supply goes up, what do you think happens to prices? They crash. That's exactly what's happening. That's all that it is. I like pay-to-earn games. I don't play them myself personally, simply because I'm sick and tired of clicking all the time. I'd rather play an actual video game. But pay-to-earn games are great. I love them. I love the concept of them. I just don't personally play them. I just realized that because the YouTube has grown so much that, yeah, I forgot I'm supposed to do this video. But I mean, there's not really much more to say about Sphere Finance. So I guess if you're still watching this video, I guess you could. Well, you should still watch the whole thing anyway, because you really should be here to watch me. You know, not that I'm egotistical, but just because I just think of myself as an entertainer. But before I keep reading chat, let me think. So I went over. We don't know what the supply is. I already told everyone about the whitelist and then the public presale, which is going to be after that. I mentioned the attempted caps to minimize whales accumulating too much. So, yeah, and again, there's just not much for me to really go by because obviously, there's just not much here. The website's not live. I think I kind of know what it looks like, but Sim's still working on it, so when that gets released. So I'll definitely have to make another video when Sim and the team and his team actually release all the info. Then I can do an actual, better video. But I already basically gave you what the idea is. It's basically Titano. It's literally Titano with Titano Play launching on Polygon. I think maybe estimated a couple of weeks, maybe it'll launch. Yeah, and then he'll take this in a different direction. He's basically he's gonna make sure that the treasury is well funded. Obviously, he's gonna talk to me for advice, right, about moves going forward, and then his treasury is gonna invest in a bunch of projects, and of course go into the curve wars. So, and again, I don't understand why Titano doesn't invest its treasury. That just seems psychotic to me. I guess they just don't want to deal with the hassle, but you really should be growing, especially if you're going to hold all Binance coin. That's just asking for trouble when this whole house of cards comes down. Before we chat, let me think, is there anything else? There will be an ecosystem. that'll come out, basically other projects. So yeah, I can't talk much more about it, so I'll leave it at that. But it's gonna be very good. And of course, we all know what works and what doesn't, right? Because we can see Universe and say Playmates and SeaWorld working and not working, right? So we can steal the best of ideas from all the other forks and projects. Yeah? I think it's the exterminator, but I'm not going to answer the door. So, you know, we can steal all the good ideas and then, you know, put it into Sphere Finance. This is really pissing me off. Yeah! Yes! No, I'm good, thanks. I guess you can't hear me through this giant freaking wall. So, yeah. God. See, this is Satan trying to, like, fuck us over. Let me think. Well, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. So, obviously, we'll just wait for the next video, but just join my Discord link. It's in the YouTube description below. I'm going to type it again. That's not the... Right, that's because I got the deck screener link. Copy. I just need 5 invites, and there's, like, room for, like, 500 whitelist spots out of 1,500. So, just make sure you join that link. Just give me the invite and don't leave the Discord, right? I need my 5 invites. I know a lot of people make money on them currently. Yeah, if you can get in, it's just like any other crypto project. If you can get in very early on a legitimate project, then you'll just make money no matter what. I got in on Cannabis World for at launch day. In fact, they bought the full Binance coin worth of whatchamacallit, of the presale. So basically I got like a shit ton of Cannabis World for like 90 cents. And believe it or not, I bought a lot more on launch day and the days after that. So I don't want to tell you guys how much I bought, but let's just say I could lose all my shit, but if I had Cannabis World, I'd still be really freaking solid. Now I don't want to lose all my shit because I worked and sacrificed a lot the past month, the past 30 days. Because I had to really work hard to deal with, you know, Congruent or Metaverse Pro tanking. And technically Congruent's tanking today, but I'm actually okay with it because everything's working as it's intended. So right now it's just, you know, paper hand idiots just dumping at a loss. So, you know, I'm actually eyeing Congruent. If that thing gets any cheaper, right, you know, I actually kind of really want to buy, even though it's on Ethereum. I didn't want to shill, bro, so I just want your view. Sure. I don't even know what you're talking about, but yeah. Have you got a Telegram or Discord with your updates? Yeah, I think I've heard people ask about that. I don't have one right now. I don't know if I want to create one. We'll see if God wants me to create one. Are you going down to Orlando at the end of this month? Oh, for AFPAC? No, I don't have money. Because I'm actually out of rent by the end of March. However, I could easily pay for everything. The problem is I'm buying up so much crypto right now. Like 2Ohm, 3Ohm, all these forks. Frozen, Snow Tomb, SeaWorld. Now I'm getting into bomb, not money, because I want exposure to Bitcoin, right? Because we know, like, despite all the crap that's happening, look at the oh, okay, well, now Bitcoin, you know, now it's back down to below 44,000. But I just want more crypto. I want a lot more of it. So, and I kind of want to buy more Cannabis World, but I don't want to pay $18.30. So I think I'm done buying the SeaWorld. So I'm just going to compound and then withdraw. Compound and withdraw. Build a Discord. We can all share some alpha. What does that mean? Yeah, that's the thing. I just don't want to manage more shit. But I'll think about it. If this thing gets bigger, if my YouTube channel continues to get a lot bigger, I don't even know how many subscribers we have. I just know it's been growing like crazy since I changed my format. Yeah. Well, so much for a short video. This is already going into 24 and a half. But with that being said, yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. But I mean, it would. I don't know. I only want to make the Discord for us if there's gonna be at least like 500 people in there or something. Would be cool for insider info. I mean, oh no, well, the reason why I'm in the Elite Discord is it's supposed to stay secret, so I can't even tell you guys about it yet. You know. With that being said, I could still make a Discord for you guys to, you know, do stuff with, right? And then you just do whatever. Problem is, I would probably need a mod because I don't want to deal with modding shit, right? And more importantly, remember I'm a Christian for all of those of you who are new. And one of the problems is, Satan is really trying to get me to do a bunch of stuff, and it's actually ruined my life. So that's why I want to try to avoid doing stuff. Get on Cozy TV. I don't think Nick wants me on there just yet, because I sent him a DM and he never responded. But I read his Gab post that said just send him a DM, so he could, if you want to stream on Cozy to like this one famous guy, I guess. So unfortunately, I'm just not gonna be. I don't even think Wooza is on Cozy, right? Yeah, because remember Nick wants like more people, right? He specifically wants people with very large audiences to stream on Cozy, so it's kind of like trading upwards. Personally, I don't like it, but I understand why Nick feels he has to do that because he's trying to really grow the platform. Yeah, we could build it up. Yep, yeah, it would be cool. Oh, I think you guys are referring to the Discord, I think. We'll see. Because again, I just started this new YouTube format, so as long as I have content and find new projects to, talk about, well then yeah, we'll have a pretty good future here. I mean, otherwise, I'm just gonna have to like look at Dow King's YouTube and just steal content ideas right from his channel. You'd be surprised how much people researched. Yeah, I know, especially in crypto, which is good. Good to share alpha. Yep. Bro, what do you think about Redacted? Redacted Cartel? They seemed solid, but I haven't really checked up on them in a long time. Is it still a good price in your opinion? It should still be fine. But it probably went down along with everyone else, right? Redacted Cartel price. I think it's called Butterfly is their thing. Yeah. I think their price is pretty stable. What was it before? Okay, well, never mind. Yeah, so see, even Redacted Cartel is getting effed up the ass. And this is probably not even the accurate numbers. So with that, I haven't done any research on this at all. But as always, what's the first thing I would look at? Are they minting new tokens? And if they are minting new tokens, is it at a very crazy rate? What is their treasury, and what is their treasury invested in? That's really all. You have to look at it more like a company, right? Shares, shares of the company versus how much is it earning. That's all. That's all that these DAOs really are. It's like these overcomplicated like business things that are just completely needless, to be honest. What's the future of congruent? Well, it starts to generate, so you start to turn a profit. Yes. In fact, you already know that's going to generate a profit because you could just go on here. Like, I don't actually understand why people are fudding over congruent. Okay, and apparently they also sold a bunch of CVX for some reason. See, I'm not on the policy team. Okay, so maybe it might be time to panic because I was not aware of this. I was not aware of this. Unless they're having liquidity problems, maybe. Yeah. But I mean, whatever. It'll sort itself out. But yeah, I mean, we're already got like CVX. So right now they need to work on the website. They gotta fix up all the other problems, right? Because they just launched Congruent. So and then they're gonna, because it does. Yeah, it says somewhere in the Discord like the timeline. It looks like one of the pinned messages, right? The thing they're working a bunch of shit. They're getting everything back together, and then they're gonna start paying us the bribe income, in addition to all the other stuff that the treasury's gonna invest in. But yeah, it will definitely start to turn a profit. I am actually looking to buy congruent tokens at a cheaper price, so we'll see how that goes. But right now it's at like what, $3,000 a piece? Yeah, on Ethereum. Are you in Ripay? I've seen the Elite Discord talk about Ripay, but no, I did not take an interest in that. Congruent in the Moon. Yeah, well, it's better because, we're all going to get fucked if it doesn't. And it will. I mean, we've got a really good team there. I mean, even I'm not doing anything in the Congruent policy team anymore, so it'll be fine. But you have to be patient, unfortunately. Audited, listed on CoinMarketCap, etc. Yeah. Okay. Alright, well, what should have been like a 5-10 minute video turned into like a 30-minute me just chatting with chat. But that's the best part of doing these videos. That's also why you want to be on the live videos. So hopefully people are smart enough that they don't want to watch this video, they'll just read the description of this YouTube. So if you're too lazy or don't have time to watch my video, just read the text. This is the exact same thing. And more importantly, you gotta click my Discord link. Not the one on Sphere Finance. My link, because I need my whitelist. I want my whitelist. Alright? It's gonna be a little tough for me to come up with $4,000 on such short notice, but I think I can do it. Alright? I'll answer a couple more questions, and I really should keep this video short, otherwise it's gonna piss off all the other YouTube subscribers. Bro, my question, are you there? Ask quick. Also, that's a waste of text. You might as well just ask your question instead of asking, are you there? It's like, just ask your question. It's like, I know I used to do that too a long time ago, but nowadays, I know better. Thanks, buddy. Yep, no problem. Yeah, we got like a million different people in here. Yeah, that's another reason why I had to transition away from politics, because obviously this channel is growing so much better with like non-political shit. Even though I love politics, it's just not helpful. And it's probably because of censorship too. So it's like, legend. Yes, thank you. I already posted. What? I probably didn't see it then. I don't see your question anywhere. All I see is, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, fun channel, because there's no question. But I'm not in Rippe if that's what it is. But someone else said, sir, you need a Telegram channel. I have a Telegram, but I hate using Telegram, which is why I'm currently not pushing it, to build a community up. Now, for now, I'll just stick with just focusing on growing the YouTube channel first, and then I would also prefer to grow my Twitter, my stupid twatter, and then go from there. Because before I have all the social medias that you're talking about, but it gets very little engagement and it's very few followers because I'm spreading all my shit out. I never heard of Baby Drip. I don't like reflection tokens. I don't know why you're repeating that. I've never heard of those tokens, but I do not like... I will tolerate drip networks if that's what Baby Drip is, even though I'm not invested in those yet, but I don't want to talk too much about that just yet. And then I really do not like reflection tokens. They always do poorly. The only ones that I like are Baby Dog. I don't think Shiba Inu is a reflection token, and Dogwon Mars is not one either. But reflection tokens do very poorly, typically speaking. I've lost a few $100 trying to play those stupid things. So more politics in crypto than politics. Yeah. Well, you're about to find out why, but that's because the governments and the central banks really do not like crypto. I just found out yet today that yesterday, Russia has declared cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin legal currency, legal tender. It's like huge. Like this actually is a massive game changer. And I'm hoping that because of Russia's ties to China, that it'll convince China to do a 180 on their hostile stance towards crypto. And once that happens, this whole global H-word financial system that we're all being oppressed under will just collapse. And we'll finally be free. Ponzi gone good. Yes, bullish news. Very bullish. Baby Drip gives rewards in Drip. Oh, if you don't want to deal with the Drip network, why not just buy Drip itself, That's why. I mean, it could work, but I did Mimiverse token. I did the video on that, and that was a reflection token for Universe. Yeah, I think you know how that turned out. Yeah. Alright, anyway, I better end this video because I'm actually going to legit piss off YouTube subscribers. So, again, I'll post the link one more time. That's a Discord for Sphere Finance. Join my link because I need my 5 invites. I want my whitelist. And, yeah, just read the YouTube description. Because there's not much info about this because obviously Sim just launched this. So, Silly Ball was here. Have a good one. Sure. I don't know who that is. Meaning you can pay with crypto on the stadium. I could. U.S. Tether got a sponsorship deal for a stadium in America. Yeah, because Tether is centrally controlled. All right, the whole point of crypto is to stay away from that. All right, your shit can be tracked and banned by the U.S. government or any government in the world. Yeah, I think I'll pass on that. Alright, thanks for watching. I will see you, I think, tomorrow. Alright, I think I'll do tomorrow, because tomorrow is going to be what? I'll either do a congruent video, hopefully the FUD will die down a bit, or I'll do grape wine finance. Because I'm not investing in grape wine, but I was interested in it. I know Kevu really likes grape and wine. And I think Dow King already did his video on it, so I assume he might be in that one. Yeah. So, yeah, I'll probably see you guys tomorrow. I don't know what the video is going to be. It's going to be one of those. And yeah. So, anyway, join through my Discord. See you tomorrow. Like, subscribe, share, blah, 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 blah. And for now, I want to try to keep what I do minimized for now. You know, I just want to grow the YouTube. You know, it's growing really nicely, but I don't want to be spreading everyone over to, like, all these other social media platforms. But again, nobody interacts on my Twitter for the most part. So, but at least I have YouTube, right? I'll see you tomorrow. I don't know, whenever, I guess. All right. Have a good day.